Hello everybody, and welcome to something new. Now you might be a bit confused because last time I did say we were going to be continuing the Angoyo challenge. However, I got in contact with Angoyo, talked some out a bit, and we did conclude that I had failed the challenge on Mission 21 because of the save states, which I did say in the video I completely accepted that. So, with that, Angoyo challenge is over. I failed on Mission 21 hard mode. Not a bad first try. I might come back to that someday, we'll see in the future. But now, however, because we have, thanks to a certain someone, we have a ability to change the loadouts. And I'm looking up real quick, so I don't mess up the name here. Thanks to insert username B4, parentheses, be me your flunky, we can now edit the pig's loadouts. And you might have, if you've already read the title, and maybe seen the thumbnail, we'll see if I do the thumbnail. But we're using alpha loadouts. So essentially what I've done, I've gone back and I downloaded the loadout. It's actually very simple to use. It's really nice. Thanks for that. And then I gone back and watched all of Pinstripe's videos on the alpha version. Well, not all of them, but all the ones with single player. And have done my best to essentially recreate and give the pigs the weapons they would have at the alpha. Now, obviously, some classes aren't going to have their full potential because the ability to build doesn't exist in the final game. So some classes are going to feel a little underpowered or don't like they have a incomplete inventory. But either way, I've also renamed one of our pigs as Albert because Albert was in the alpha version on the Tommy's Toddlers team. So, thought I'd rename him and bring him along with us. And we're just gonna play through the game as if it was the alpha version. We're gonna play through the final version of the game with what they had in the alpha version. That includes the amount of health we have as well. So we're just gonna see how the game would have worked had they kept all the weapons and health values that they had from the alpha. So this isn't much of a challenge, it's just kind of curiosity, and because I wanted something simple after the Angoyo challenge. And this might take a little while though, because if you don't know, or haven't watched any of the alpha videos from Pin, the health values were severely different. And I mean different. So, good. Yes, we're not on double HP. The guns in the alpha had 100 HP.
Yep.
Can turn off the voices just so it goes a little bit faster. But yes, the guns in the alpha had 100 HP to start. Inventory-wise, it was actually basically the same, except he has 5 grenades. Yeah. And also we're playing on the European version, so it's gonna feel a little bit faster to me. Because the Angoyo Angoyo challenge I was playing on the US version all the time, so it's a bit slower. So this is gonna feel faster to me. So, since we're playing with this, I'm gonna be using all the weapons on the map still though, just to make this a bit faster because 100 HP is a lot of HP to get through. So, with that, this is gonna be kinda interesting here. And also, like I said, this is gonna take a bit longer for these missions, but at the same time, I don't really care. Because this is just gonna be nice. And curiosity, because some classes are gonna play a lot different than they do in the final version with the alpha loadouts, because some of the alpha loadouts are very strange. We're gonna be able to see at least the story for all classes by the end of this episode, because I do plan on sticking to 3 missions per episode, just because that worked out pretty well. Oh no, I have low. It's not like I have not like I have 100 HP. Yeah, it's just a lot less worrying, but at the same time there's a lot more health to take care of. It's actually kind of an odd mix, and we'll see. Like, the lowest class has 100 HP. Like, already, the Grunt in the alpha version has more HP than almost all the tier 1 and Tier 2 class. The only one matching him is the gunner. Not the gunner, the engineer at 100 HP. So it's like, yeah, if they kept it like the alpha here, wow, I way wish I had that. Still not good at the bazooka. Still, to this day. But it's like, yeah, the guns, 100 HP. That's a ridiculous amount of health for the first class. But they give us 5 grenades to work with, so that's still enough to take care of them. Pretty handily. It's just, my goodness. 100 HP is... Because, like, we're used to... Like, okay, get 100 HP. The first class that can do it is the engineer. It starts with 100 HP, and that's the second tier upgrade on the engineer class. Like, that's not even, like, the third last upgrade. It's like, no, that's the second tier. It's like, health values in alpha were not balanced. At all. Well, the matches was meant to go on much longer. But I'm glad they toned it down. But, you know, like I said, this is just pretty much an experiment to see how the game would have played had they kept these. And as I said, I got all the classes as close to the alpha counterpart as I could, because obviously some classes just aren't going to get there because they don't have the buildability. We'll see that when we get to the, almost specifically the engineers and the medics, actually. We'll see that problem. And also, I will say, there was 2 classes I did not modify. One being the Ace, because, well, the Ace is not playable in this version. Well, without cheating. And we won't see him as an enemy. And the second one I didn't modify is the Legend. Mostly because I didn't know what to give him. Because, at all the videos I've seen, I'm not sure what the health value is for, because I couldn't really find any concrete evidence of what the Legends had in the alpha from Pen's videos. And I know, I probably could have just asked Pin for this information, but I didn't want to bother him because when I made this, he was on vacation. So I didn't want to bother him. He's on vacation, I'm gonna let the dude be on vacation. Most of the information was in the videos anyways. And honestly, if I'm that stressed out about it, it's like, why? It's pig shooting pigs. Alright. Now, if you're wondering why I'm not jumping around and whatnot, it's because even from the last video of the Angorio challenge, I forgot to rebind my jump button, so it's still like 0 on the numpad. So instead of jumping around, I'm just gonna walk. Take it the easy way. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Honestly, how often do you get to like this 10th turn on this mission? Not often at all, because it's usually pretty easy to dispatch all the pigs. Like, you're rarely gonna actually be fighting this much. But here we are. Is it 0 on the numpad? Nope, that's speed up. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. I thought it was 0 on the numpad and the jump. Oh well. How much HP did I just waste? Nah, none. None at all. So, real quick, I'll give myself the ability to jump again. Yeah, this goes to show how much preparation I took. Ah. It was numpad 5, if you were curious. Even though I think I said a different button. Actually, no, I don't think I clarified what button I switched to at all last time. Ella. Pawns in me, no! You're down to 75 health, my lad. You're down a quarter of your max. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Like I said, these are gonna be longer, so I'm gonna stick with the 3 missions per episode format. Did I just... Yep. That's what I get for trying to rush. I just shot right over his head. Beautiful. B-E-A, beautiful. We have more grenades, sir. We have 5 grenades each. There you go. God damn. Seeing a pig Seeing a grunt at 75 HP and that's not his max HP is so weird. Here. And obviously some weapons aren't gonna work like they did in the alpha, because, well, the sniper rifle in the alpha was not this strong. It was absolutely bad. I believe in the alpha the sniper rifle did 25 damage. And didn't have a zoom-in scope. So, obviously, weapons aren't going to act like they did in the alpha to that extent. So, that's the warning for now. If I not upgrade my pigs. Albert, you get to be an engineer. Percy, you get to be a gunner. Let's go to the mission 2. So, we're going to notice a change right off the bat with, besides the health values, right off the bat with the sapper. He's going to be a bit different. Actually, not extremely different. You'll see why here in a minute. Yeah, routine patrol. I'm just having fun. This feels nice to just play mostly normal-ish. Alright, but the sapper comes equipped with 120 HP. And has a trotter, input shotgun, 3 mines, no TNT. The sapper doesn't get TNT. But the sapper in the alpha build did get the ability to build a wall. And obviously I can't. The building option isn't even a thing in the final version's code, I don't believe. Well, maybe there's a bit of code left for it, but the weapons don't exist anymore. So I could not, even as a joke, give it to him in his inventory. I did also think about giving him I did think about giving the pigs the extra options that they would have in the alpha, such as the binoculars, map view, and cylinder. But I didn't see a point in giving that to him. Didn't see a point in wasting those inventory slots. Especially since it could. If the AI did choose them, it could mess with the game. Even though I doubt they could, but you never know. Alright, Gunner. Comes equipped with 130 HP. And he's just a gunner. I hate to tell you, but the gunner didn't change, like, at all. Besides his health values, the gunner is basically the exact same as he was in the alpha. In the final version, like, he went through, like, the least amount of changes in, like, all versions. Sorry. It's not like you have the help to take that. And the fact that I picked up one health kit, and Albert was already above what a hero would have in the final version of the game is ridiculous. No, it's lit. Although I believe in the alpha version, when you would go below 3/4 of your maximum HP, I believe you would start limping. So, it did come with that caveat that you would start, I said slipping, didn't I? I meant to say, limping. If I messed up there. Yeah, I believe if you lose 1/4 of your HP, you would start limping around. So it's actually kind of ridiculous. It's like, oh, well, you lost 1/4 of your HP, and now you're going to limp. Wow. But obviously it's not like that in the final build. You have to go below 25 HP to start limping, and below 10 HP to start hobbling. Albert's getting the crap kicked out of him, but he's still at 90 HP. Again, friggin' alpha build. Alpha build HP was ridiculous. I'm glad they toned it down, but at the same time, it's kind of fun to just have this much HP to screw around with. But we'll see what I'm saying later on in the series when I'm taking on the higher classes that have higher HP. Because you think it's a bit ridiculous now, but man, you'll see later. Actually, I kind of take that back. The HP actually doesn't get that crazy later on. But you'll see. I'm not gonna give no spoilers. Besides that, why do I get the hiccups like in the middle of sentences when I'm doing videos? You're gonna pay a net, Albert. Albert. They don't like you, do they? What did you do to these pigs? Like, is this before the cutscene Albert or after cutscene Albert? Because before cutscene Albert, he hasn't done anything. If it's after cutscene Albert, yeah, he's done a lot, probably. Alright, fine, I'm done. Yeah, it feels weird. And also in the alpha, I'm going to be saying in the alpha a lot because, well, there's a lot of changes from the alpha to this build. So in the alpha, the engineer can place down all 3 mines in one turn. So he could get a lot of damage in 1 turn, but then he'd basically have only a shotgun left. So yeah, you could place all 3 mines in 1 turn, but then they changed it to 2 at some point. Don't know when that was. It was between the alpha and the beta, obviously. But when in between that, I couldn't tell. Jesus, my bazooka shots. Go for a swim. Thank you. Willie, you got out with 26. Like 26 HP. Come on, brother. Alright, come on. Go ahead and attack Albert. I know you're going to. What is it? What's your name? Why you skip it to Sinclair? Brother, you have grenades out the wazoo, bro. Use them. Ain't no reason to hold back a grenade. You have plenty. Oh well, he didn't want to participate. Alright. That was pretty quick, considering everything. But I guess once you get weapon weight, it's not that bad. So now we're going to go ahead and upgrade someone to a scout, and someone to an orderly, just so we can show off all 4 classes right now. Because it's kind of interesting. It's actually going to be very interesting with the scout, I'll tell you that. And I'm going to upgrade Monty to the medic, because I usually have 2 scouts. Although I don't know what this guy's going to be now, but I usually keep my medic in last. I'm going to try and keep it that way. However, one thing I will say is that in the final build of, well, in the alpha build of Hogs of War, the scout didn't exist. Because in the alpha build, it went sniper, spy, saboteur. Now, as you all may know, the saboteur in the final game is the end of the is the end of the engineer pigs. The last upgrade for these guys is the saboteur. In the alpha, the last upgrade was the architect. But between the alpha and the beta, they got rid of the architect, moved the saboteur to the engineers, and created the scout for the snipers. So they would still have 3 upgrades. So playing this like the alpha, it says scout, but he's going to be equipped with what the sniper had in the alpha, because that was the lowest class at the time. And it has the biggest differences. I think the espionage class as a whole had the biggest differences in the loadout, as we will see shortly. But at the same time, I don't know if it will. Because if I could do... Well, no. I was going to say, if I can do this mission, well, I can do it in like 3 or 4 turns. They have more HP. They have way more HP. Alright, yeah, we already know what this guy has. So we're just going to play him kind of like I normally would on this mission. Would normally attempt to do. Which doesn't always work. Since it's also been a long while since I've done this, just normally, so we'll see. Because, heck, in the entire last series, I only had like an engineer for like 2 missions. So it's been a while since I've used these guys. Right, it's 1, 2, 3, about here. So hopefully insta-kill him. And I have to get 100 damage cross grenade to kill a grunt. No, he's alive, just barely. 11 HP. And we didn't get him out of bounds. Dang it. That was my plan with the mine, was to knock the gunner out of bounds so I could make it quicker. Oh well. We could take that damage. 12 damage. Oh no! Alright, yep, Gunner. I've seen this guy. He's unchanged from the final version, basically. Alright, it's ridiculous how little has changed about the Gunner. Throughout, like, the entire room. I think even, like, the pre-alpha, he was basically done. Which is ridiculous to think. And if you're wondering, yes, I could have tried the pre-alpha loadouts as well. But there's even less for the pixel work off of. Because there's even less from the pre-alpha that exists now. Also, the main fact that the pre-alpha basically in the game itself didn't really have anything to find. But yes, the scout. 120 HP. He would normally be a sniper in the alpha build. Comes equipped with a knife and a sniper rifle. That's it. He didn't have anything else. He only has a sniper rifle and a knife. That's all the sniper had in the alpha build. So he was severely changed from his final game counterpart. Come on. Nope, I threw it short again. I'm trying to throw it on top of their head. Got closer. 2 more damage. But not enough. Yeah. So yeah, the scout had a severe change. It's like, because the original sniper, like you just saw, a knife and a sniper rifle. That was it. And remember, the alpha build didn't have that. The sniper rifle didn't have 40 damage. It did 25. And it was not that, like, rifle-based weapons in the alpha were absolute trash. They were difficult to aim. The hitboxes were very, how do you say, difficult to hit. Like, they were not at all easy to actually aim. So they were difficult to aim, that's what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, he's in the final build here, even with just these 2 weapons, he's still an okay class, but not really what the scout's supposed to do. Because we don't have a pickpocket, don't even have poison gas, don't even have the ability to hide. Like, the hide ability. It's like the thing the scout's espionage class is known for. Doesn't have it. Does not have it at all in this build. In the alpha build. And now the medic. Comes equipped with 110 HP. So basically kind of like the final version. He only gains 10 HP from the gun. Or the order, I should say. Comes equipped with knife, rifle, medicine darts, and 5 healing units. No grenades. So we have no options to hit the enemies without seeing them. Which is fine. It's just kind of odd. And also the healing hands worked a lot different in the alpha. In the alpha they gave like half your health back instead of just 20. So yeah, in the alpha build, Orderly was kind of broken of how much he could heal. But the medicine dart also, medicine dart and the medicine ball didn't really work like they were supposed to. But that, I mean, I believe the medicine dart and the medicine ball would take away HP instead of healing HP. So they weren't really kind of finished yet. But either way, in the final build here, Menace actually could be, well, just Orderly alone is going to be pretty strong. Take care of a lot of targets. Okay. Because we don't have no TNT, we gotta do this. I'm gonna go up here just because I want to. I mean, how often do you go up there? To be honest, we don't. Who actually goes up there right away? And I didn't even get the full damage of that. I missed one of the shotgun shots. I know I haven't attacked Kempo yet, but it's not gonna take a lot. He's down to his last 3 grenades. Nice. I don't know if you can do that in the alpha, but you can definitely do it in the final build. No questions asked on that. You can do that easy peasy in the final build. Let's go over here. Maybe give him a target to aim at. I guess I could, at the end, try and blow up the tents so I could get the TNT from that. Just do smash damage. Got strategizing on mission 3. It's something you don't often do unless you're playing hard mode. Why am I so tempted to use the trotter today? Odd. And then freaking scouts gonna get me every time. It's like, okay, yeah, I got a scout. I could poison him. I can take a weapon. No, I have a sniper rifle and that's it. But since it is the final version, sniper rifle's a pretty alright weapon. No complaints from me, really. Now alright, getting a little bit beat up over there, but not much. I mean, there's not a lot that you can do. It's gonna take a while before he actually kills. What, are you Percy? You might be Percy. Percy, my bad. My bad, my brother. Now the only real kind of annoying thing is we don't have anyone else that can do 30 damage. Right off the bat like that. Once again. And the nice thing is like, oh no, my guys are getting injured. I have 4 more of these. And I have 3 medicine darts. I can heal, let's see, 140 HP in 1 turn. Before I actually run out of healing weapons. Or before my turn actually ends. There's not a whole lot that I need to worry about. Keeping everybody topped off is pretty easy. And I'll go ahead and just toss you in here, just so he can't have the shelter. Alright, Kempo, what you gonna do? Don't go grab that health man. Shoot the shelter. Alright, paying at him again. Cool. Might as well use the mine. Only one I got left anyways. There we go. That's 3 missions complete with the alpha loadouts and health. So far it's been... Alright, it's not been too drastically different. Especially the gun of them. But you see the scout slash alpha sniper, they had a lot of differences. And soon we'll be able to see... Oh, next episode we'll be able to see the second upgrade of somebody. Probably gonna be the... I don't know actually, I'll have to think about it. Because I know what they have. You guys might too if you've done your research, but I've done a lot of research. And we'll find out what we turn Jones into next episode. So, either way, I hope you guys enjoyed and are curious about this as I am. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.